fury.
That was cool. Alright, let's do a little bit of looting.
I need to go back.
Okay, I already know that we don't need any of this, so we looked through it all earlier. Alright, do we have a chipped amethyst? Really? I forgot that too? Alright, go back. Alright, it's middle time. Let's do it. This level is 23, right? Yep, okay, nothing but passive, so let's... Or runes. Threatening Shout, Battle Rage, Revenge. Alright, Threatening Shout. Threatening Shout, Battle Rage, Revenge. Okay. Seismic, Hammer, Weapon Throw. Don't know why I did it that way, but whatever, I did. Alright, that's awkward, isn't it? Once again, Seismic Throw, or Seismic Slam and Hammer of the Ancients on the same bar. Again, I don't know what it is. The random number generator is just wanting to do that to me today. Alright, let's throw up the passives. Weapon Master, Nerves of Steel. So cool, a little bit of defense. Weapons Master, what am I using? I'm using a mace, so Weapons Master is actually going to be pretty nice as well. That will be crit hit chance, 5%. Okay, cool. A little bit of offense, a little bit of defense. That's pretty well balanced. Alright, Revenge, Blood Loss, so more life returned. Threatening Shout actually gets Intimidate now, so monsters have movement speed reduced. Battle Rage has nothing. Seismic still has Stagger. Hammer, 2 runes. Once again, Rolling Thunder. Haven't had anything different there. We get Mighty Throw now for Weapon Throw, which increases the weapon damage from 275 to 400. Wow, that's pretty nice, especially since I'm using two-handers. That should help because this Weapon Throw is not very good with two-handers. I don't like range skills like Weapon Throw with such slow attack speeds usually, just because it's like you, especially on a generator. I usually want something that's going to hit more than one target. But this hits pretty hard, so it's 400%, so it shouldn't be too bad. Well, that's the best I can do, I think. Alright, so... Mighty Throw, Seismic, not Seismic, but Hammer. I've got Revenge ready to go. Threatening Shout. Battle Rage. So I have a defensive shout and an offensive shout. I mean, it's honestly a fairly balanced. It's just there's going to be skills I'm not using. Like, mostly I'm not going to be using Seismic because I have Hammer. But I have used it in the past a little bit when the enemy was scattered out. So, I mean, there's a possibility I'll end up using it. Alright, now that I'm 23, it looks like I've got the ability to make some items here. Now, I have items from the last playthrough, so... I will randomly ask if I can use them. So I do have a slight advantage this playthrough compared to last because it's not a fresh seasonal. But there's still not much that I have. Like, I have 11 of those souls. That's not a ton. And I just put, like, 2 into it. So at least one item that I make, if I get to make it. Was earned by this character. $27, $28. I kind of want to make 2 of these. Just to see if I can properly dual wield with it. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can make it, but I'm not gonna declare a character or anything because I can give that to Cormac, and I can also dual wield it or one hand with shield. So I'm just gonna say, can I make the mace? Can I make the mace in general? I can. Can I make another one? No. Okay. So I got a single mace. Not too bad. Rolled 43. Didn't roll any main attribute though. Can I roll the maul? No. Alright, so here we go. Belt? No, I already have a pretty one. Do I get to roll cane sandals? Sweet, I get cane sandals. Pretty nice upgrade too. It's got movement speed as well. Alright, chest armor? Nope. Can I have Kane's gloves as well? Nope. How about his helm? Okay, I can have that. Now, 3.8 loss in damage, but 9.9 increase in toughness. Probably due to the fact that dexterity counts for armor now. So it's got 26 strength, that's 26 armor. It's got 27 dex, that's another 27, so that's like 450 armor. Intelligence is resol. It's got vitality on it. So yeah, the damage is down, but... See, I rolled vitality on top of the all stats instead of strength. So the toughness goes up. And it's a 2-piece set, which gives me attack speed increase, which is nice, considering this and the slow attack speed it has. Okay, how about his pants?
Oh, I see how it is. You want to get into my pants. That's all it's been about with you. Look at that. Even the generator agrees. Get out of my pants. No.
Wow, regenerate 84 per second. Fantastic. And it's a 3-piece set. Magic find increase and bonus experience, so we should be burning through levels a bit quicker. Which could be a good thing and it could be a bad thing at the same time. Alright, can I craft a shield? No. Darn it. Shoulders. I think there's too much lost there. Way too much lost. Can Templar have his relic finally? Okay, cool. Yes, he can.
When virtue tarries, evil smile. Good thought.
Alright, so I will give this one-handed weapon to him as well.
A fine choice.
Or not. 37... Oh, it's because that's got strength on it. That's why. And they get like, what is it, a 2.5? Yeah, 2.5 increase from strength. So yeah, that's better for him. That didn't roll very well, to be honest. Should probably just salvage it. I wanted to roll with it and then the shield and... 45% decrease. 48.
Thank you.
Alright, well, I'm rolling with Kane's helm, pants, and boots. Not his gloves, though. Alright, so I don't think I rolled for Cormac yet, so let's get his skills. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay.
A useful skill.
Healing, slow enemies, charge, and another heal. So he's got at least 2 heals still. Alright, here we go. I get to roll out with Kane's set. Alright, get my damage up. Sheesh! My primary is hitting pretty hard. It's a slow attack speed, but it is hitting pretty darn hard. Sheesh, 4K hits, nice. Revenge is supposed to hit for what, 300? Okay. Got some serious power here. Oh, one-shotting these hellbats out of the air. Ooh, goblin. Oh, Cormac! Cormac, how many times have I told you? You don't just go running in. But we got him. Wasn't that big of a deal. Some better gloves. I lose the regeneration, but I'm glad for the attack speed, though. I'm gonna be honest. Any attack speed I can get with this slow weapon right now, it's gonna be welcome.
An incredible feat.
My feet are incredible? Why are you staring at my feet? I don't understand. Oh, never mind. I attack so slow, there's like such a delay sometimes between when I try to activate an ability and it actually goes off. I sometimes wonder if it had queued. And I just have to remind myself, no, that's just my weapon speed being very, very slow. On Barbarians, I tend to like two-handed weapons. But again, I usually pick weapon or abilities that will be guaranteed to hit a large group when I do that. So that when I get mobbed by a bunch of little monsters that are easy to kill, I don't get stuck killing them one by one. I like to be able to kill them all in one big hit.
To me, you beasts! Let none touch me! Neither beast nor demon will...
And I typically like to get like two-handed weapons that are slower, like a little faster, I mean. Like, I don't mind the slow attack speed for the most part, but I like to try and get it a little faster than this. So I usually don't pick the .9s, I'll try and pick the 1s or the, maybe just a little bit faster than that. Depends on what kind of build I'm going for, what I actually find. Alright, well, we leveled, yeah, 5k on some of these hits. Not bad for this part of the game. And these guys have like 3.7, and I'm hitting for 5.
By the sword of the ancients. These goatmen will summon their brethren no more.
Khan gathered the most devout, driven, and martial...
Matt, welcome. Yes, this is on seasonal, and yes, it's on hardcore. It is interesting. Alright,
I need to go back.
I leveled, so I'm 24, so let's go ahead and see what we get, shall we? 24 sees us with Bloodthirst as a passive, but nothing else, so let's go ahead and add it to the list. Why did I spell it? TH. Right? Thirst. There we go. I can't spell, I know. Okay.
How are criminals treated in your land?
There are none left to catch them. All has fallen to chaos.
It grieves me to hear that.
Weapon throw, bash, sprint. Oh boy, we're already on a bad start. Alright. Weapon throw, bash. Sprint. Rend, leap, and ignore pain. Oh dear. Okay. Not much on the spending department, other than Rend. Let's see what we get passive-wise. Nerves and inspiring presence. Damn, and I don't have a single shout. Well, at least Nerves of Steel keeps me alive. Yeah, yeah, I was doing, I've done the Deckard voice for a while.
The old Deckard cane. A dirty Deckard, if you will. He's rather enjoyable.
I have wondered if we did the hardcore challenge together when the game first came out. It seems familiar. Or you were there, maybe you were there when we did it. One or the other. Let me see. Runes-wise, let's go ahead and check that out. Mighty Throw still, so we've got more damage on that one. Bash, which rune do we get? One or two? Number one. Okay, so we get Frostbite. Sprint does have a rune, so we get Rush. Increases dodge chance. It's kind of interesting. Rend, two runes. We get rune number one. Number one. Ravage, more range, and fire. Okay, Leap. Oh, we have launch now. Which one do we get? Iron Impact still. It loves giving me the same skills over and over again tonight. I don't understand. Alright, Ignore Pain has no runes for it right now. Alright. All damage taken reduced by 50% and gain immunity to crowd controlling effects. I think the immunity thing was a fairly recent addition. That's kind of nice. Oh, you got rid of your account from them. That's okay. Saw me on the list, on the old list though, and thought you'd check it out. That's cool. Oh man, it's been a while since then. The game is so different. It really is. Alright, how am I going to do this? Am I going to keep Weapon Throw as my primary, or am I going to go to Bash? Bash can freeze. Let's put Bash on the primary. Let's put Weapon Throw. I don't know how I want to do this. Having Leap and Sprint at the same time kind of throws off how I want to do this. I don't really use Sprint a lot, so I'll put Sprint there, I think, and we'll put Rend obviously in the second slot. Yeah, I die a lot too. Trust me. This is my third hardcore character. This is the second random hardcore challenge. First hardcore challenge was a demon hunter that died shortly into Act 5. And so this is the new one. The first ever hardcore character I ever had was, and the only one I ever played ever beyond that was in the very beginning of the game when we did the whole big thing right after the game first came out. Man, I was the first death too. That was the sad part. I was the first death in the Diablo 2 part of it. I was the first death in the Diablo 3 part of it. Not that I've gotten too much better, but at least I avoid death a little more. I'm a little more cautious now than I guess I was before. I've learned a few things. But I'm still not great at it, which is why I still play softcore. But for this challenge, I thought a lot of people resonate towards the hardcore stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I'll make it an interesting challenge, put some actual weight behind it. And it makes me really have to consider, like, whenever I do the random builds like this, I have to really consider what I have and what I'm going to do with it. In this case, I don't really like what I've got. Alright, well, we've got Rend. Okay, Rush. In case I need it, I've got that. And Ignore Pain. Okay. This will probably work. We're at Leoric's Manor. Yeah, I think this will work since Bash freezes. This should help me out a lot.
I expected more.
You can freeze every 5 seconds? Okay.
These creatures won't go down easily.
Okay, let's Iron... oops. That was Ignore Pain, not Iron Impact. Oh gosh, Arcane Beams. That's how I died last time! I'm scared! I don't have really any AoE answers to this, unfortunately. Basically just burst them down one at a time is the solution. Oh jeez, those beams. I don't see any requests. In-game? Oh, the Highlands Cave. Cool. Let's go in there.
Help! Cultists have kidnapped my brother!
We must find them.
I imagine that would be you.
The cultists poisoned my brother and brought him to this cave. All
They will pay for their actions.
I should probably modify my Twitch account at some point to actually put information such as my battle tag and things like that. I'm still not very good with Twitch and haven't done much to modify it. Especially since, well, it's only recently that I've really started streaming again. I've streamed on and off. I don't really have a set schedule, but part of that is because my social life has kind of been up in the air for a while, and even more so now since I just got a new job. That'll keep things a little up in the air, but once everything stabilizes, I can probably have a more steady streaming schedule or something like that. Cormac lying down on the job again? Really? Come on, buddy.
He's over here. I'll give him the antidote. Oh no, they're here. Fight them off while I give him the antidote. He'd be dead.
Simple enough. Yeah, it is kind of late. I've got to probably stay up for a bit. I have to go in early tomorrow. That's the fun part. I have to go in early tomorrow for an orientation for my job. And then I have to come back later and then work my 12-hour shift. So I have to go in earlier, then I have to go in late and work overnight. I have no idea how I'm going to function. It's going to be fun. Now, I am fully expecting this Barbarian to die much faster than the Demon Hunter ever did. But I will keep my fingers crossed. So far, so good. Looks like I will hit 25, possibly before going inside with the monsters out here.
Of course they'd be drawn here. These enemies defy all reason.
What's the wager? Oh, no, I'm just betting with myself. I'm fairly certain that, knowing the way I play, this character's gonna die. But I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna try. But I'm not confident.
Back to hell, dog.
Oh, what's this? 20% increase. And it's got a socket. Hello. I need to get back on finding some one-handed weapons here, though.
Fight the darkness.
To .92.
Is the essence of what it means to be a temple.
I lose the vitality. But for 20% increase. Huh. Well, that's a tough decision right there. And I didn't quite, man, just so close. Come on, come on, come on. Whee!
A glorious development.
I am returning to town.
Back to town. New skills. Ooh, magic one-handed. Nothing good on it. That sucks. Nothing there. Not a good ring. Okay, that is a pretty significant change. Let's see what happens. 23. Let's give that back too. 14% toughness loss for 23% damage gain. I can go for it. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you for stopping by as well. And you have yourself a great night. Rest well. Sweet dreams and all that. Alright, let's see. 65. No, nothing new here, really, is there? No. Anything new here? Well, I am in the next tier of armor for belts. Let's try it. Do I get a belt? Yep, I do. New belt. Oh yeah, upgrade across the board. I lose the Fury spent, but that's okay. It's a 6% toughness increase and life regenerations on it, so that's perfect. Let's go ahead and get myself another one of those. Wonderful, wonderful soul. Well, they're not souls this round, they're brimstones. Alright, boots, same. Chest armor? No. How about the gloves? Do I get the gloves this time? Okay, I do get the gloves this time. Oh dear, that loss in damage. 8% for a gain of 2% toughness, but 29% healing. So I lose the strength, but I gain vital. I get critical damage, lots of life regen, crit hit chance. I think I'd be tempted to take the crit hit damage and try and roll that into strength. I could make that work. I don't know. It's got plenty of toughness and healing. I think I'm just going to go ahead and use it anyway. So now I've got all 4 pieces of cane set, so booyah, I suppose. Let's see, 50, 70, Kane's robes. Roll the shield. Yay, I get to roll the shield. Strength, vital, regeneration, very nice. Shoulders. I'm not having any luck with these shoulders. Alright, let me see something. Yeah, that was fun to see, wasn't it? Okay. The difference is 100% damage. Wow. Maybe I should try rerolling that hammer. Can I reroll it? Okay. .2 and it's got a socket. That makes it 12.5. Rolled no major property. Hold on, can I do it again? I can just get it to roll with strength. And a side. Wow, 4.8 increase even further. Wow. 13.1. Wow. Okay, now we're getting into it. So, two-handed weapon is still a 60% increase, but it loses toughness and healing. It's pretty significant disparity there. What happens if I dual wield? I mean, it's an increase in damage, but a loss of toughness and healing, right? Still a 50% change. So, what I'll probably do is go ahead and keep using the two-handed maul. Give this one to Cormac.
I will use this.
Give him the shield. I'll hold on to the other one just in case. There we go. Okay, so that's done. Time for skills. Right, because I just leveled to what? 25. That gives me Call of the Ancients. Overpower, Ignore Pain, Whirlwind. Okay, whoops. Oh, I can't put it on that. Overpower, 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 overpower. And then Whirlwind. Okay. Ignore Pain, Overpower, and Whirlwind. Furious Charge, Bash, Call of the Ancients. Well, this will be interesting. Alright, passives. Weapons Master, Ruthless. And there we have it. Runes! Oh, we got Dust Devils now. So generate tornadoes that deal 120 weapon damage to enemies in their path. Okay. To try that out for a bit. Ignore Pain has nothing still. Overpower has 2. Oh, so we get Killing Spree. Critical hit chances increased by 8%. So that's cool. So I'll probably want to keep using Overpower as I can to keep getting my critical hit chance up. We have nothing for Furious Charge. We have 2 for Bash. So which one do I get? Okay, this time I get Onslaught, so that's increased crit chance there. So Bash will increase my crit chance, Overpower will increase my crit chance. What are we looking at? 10% there and 8% there, so 18%. That's not too bad. Doesn't synergize too well with Whirlwind, I would say, though. Could hit both and then, we'll see. Alright, and then Call the Ancients. Fantastic. This one's not too bad. Alright, so Whirlwind will go there, Ignore Pain will go there, Furious Charge can stay there, and Overpower there. Excellent.
Fan-freaking-tastic, man. Fan-freaking-tastic.
A fetid, pallid malaise.
No Shin Bone this time.
There is a new piece to the game.
He's unstoppable. No mortal could slaughter our brethren with such ease. He is here.
Alright, so let's go ahead and use my
Dogs. More fury.
overpower, get my crit up, and just whirlwind through everything.
In the depths below.
Hiding will not save you, Magda.
Oh, one of the seasonal achievements, Cult Cleanup. Oh, there's a lot of seasonal achievements still in here. Spiders. Cooney. Wow.
They are dead, Magda.
Whoop! What the? What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. Apparently, right?
Evil wears no disguises here.
Bring him to me that I may rend the flesh from his bones.
Alright. Activate my crit chance. Hit him with a whirlwind. There's the Dust Devils.
I am convinced that some
I don't like the look of that.
I need fury.
They should have run when they had the chance.
It spawns a fair amount of those tornadoes, doesn't it?
Still recharging.
Goblin. Ooh, what do we get? 2% increase in damage, 3 in toughness. I lose some healing. What do I lose? Life per hit.
Though my counsel begs me to reconsider, I will...
I'm not doing bad on Fury generation, apparently, because... Oh, a Demonic Essence. Hello. So I was gaining a little bit of Fury during some of that. Well, that's got Strength and Vitality. That needs to go to him. Sorry, Cormac, I keep forgetting about you. How much do the Dust Devils do? 120. Okay.
The ancients wrapped in strength.
Yeah, with Kane sets, I'm kind of going through these levels pretty quick, so... Kind of a shame. I was kind of enjoying that build. Alright, so we get Ancient Spear. And that's pretty much it. Okay, Ancient Spear. Ancient Spear, Rend Leap. Sprint, Earthquake, and Weapon Throw. Alright. Passives. Nerves of Steel and Berserker Rage. Well, the downside is Berserker Rage probably won't do me much good. We'll have to see. My main spender is Rend, so... Actually, Berserker Rage could work well with that, because while Rend's out, Berserker Rage, once I get back to full Fury, Berserker Rage will benefit from the damage, even though it's already been applied. At least it should. That's the way it used to work. Okay, no runes for Ancient Spear, so it throws the spear, damages enemies. So it's now that's like one of the few ranged abilities that you get. You can put that on a range build. I remember it used to always be a pull-in, and then it had different ways of doing it. Now it's just a ranged weapon, and one of the runes is the pull-in, which is kind of cool. Rend has 2 different runes. We are getting... Oh, we're getting Bloodlust this time, so I heal for 0.5% of my maximum life for every second per enemy applied. So that'll keep me alive. Leap. I'm getting Iron Impact again for more defense. Sprint. Rush for dodge chance. Earthquake. Ooh, Giant Stride. 20 secondary tremors follow your movement and do 200% weapon damage as fire each. So that's cool. You get the original big earthquake and then smaller earthquakes following you. That'll help. Weapon throw. Oh, I've got 2 abilities now. Now, Ricochet is what I'm hoping for because of the slow weapon speed. Fortunately, I did not get it. I got Mighty Throw. I like Ricochet because it hits 3 enemies, so that kind of goes along with the lines of I like having a slow weapon, but it hits multiple enemies. In this case, I didn't get it. Still have Mighty Throw. So I'm going to hit 1 enemy pretty hard, at the very least. So I've got another range build in this case, right? Because I've got Weapon Throw, and I've got Ancient Spear. So I'll basically be throwing my weapon to doing a bunch of damage, and then when I gain the Fury, I just throw the Spear. So I've got 2 good ones there. And I've got Rend for Bloodlust when I get in the mix of things. And because that's every minute, I will put that on the number 1 there. Okay. Not too bad. We'll make it work. So I'm noticing that for this random playthrough, it likes to give me a range build. But it also likes to give me the same abilities I've been using a lot. It's very odd. Very odd indeed. Okay. Well, beyond that, we have to get Cormac's abilities. So 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. 1, 2, 1, 2. Same thing. See, really weird. It just keeps doing it. It's just it's coincidence, right? I guess all one big coincidence. Well, let's move on, shall we? Oh yeah, hitting hard. Hitting hard or hardly hitting, am I right? Ow. Okay, the spear hits for 500%. It does pierce through, so it'll hit in the line. Oh wow, it's got a maximum range apparently.
I heard tales about the fall of King Leoric when I was young, but seeing it with my own eyes, it is another thing entirely.
Not enough fury.
Range Barbarian. Don't mind me. Having a hard time generating the fury I need. There we go. That worked. Put a rend up, put the earthquake down. Wonder if this will end up being the build I fight Butcher with. Which is kind of neat, because then I just keep my distance from him and just pelt him with axes and spears, right? Yeah, I think if I were going to do a range build, I'd want something a little bit faster as far as weapons are concerned. So I really should probably trade out with weapons I gave the Cormac. I'll have to see if I can make another shield or just dual wield, I guess.
I'm trapped in here, in the Iron Maiden.
Oh yes, I've got a whole bunch more to go before the Butcher. I am not keeping this level before the Butcher. I tend to forget there's a whole other section after this, like the prison.
1263 Anno Kyrgyzstani. The Javis burned runes into my flesh. They say all the torture and dark magic will turn us into demonic slaves for King Leoric. What foolish lies.
God bless you. I was certain. I heard rumors. All I could think. The light grows stronger within you.
Alright, before we head out, it's time for another build. Man. Builds are coming with more and more frequency, it feels like. Alright. No good items, really? Okay. Animosity is a new passive. Ground Stomp, Weapon Throw and Leap. Earthquake, Ignore Pain, Sprint. Feel like I have some very similar abilities here. Wow, I have every single defensive ability on my bar right now. I have Ground Stomp, Leap, Sprint, and Ignore Pain. All of my defensive abilities. That's nuts. I have no real spenders, so gods, watch. Watch, I won't get Berserker Rage. I've got it now, but I won't get it for this build. Alright, alright, alright. Ruthless and Nerves of Steel. I knew it, 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 I freaking knew it. Knew that was going to happen. Alright, Ground Stomp. Got 2 runes for it.
Your bravery has not wavered once.
Raging Smash. Alright. Increase area of effect and the enemies are pulled in.
I know the feeling.
Great, I have Ricochet now. Iron Impact still. Oh, I've got Bravado for Ignore Pain. While it's active, I gain 40% increased movement speed, and I knock enemies away as I run. That's kind of cool. It seems somewhat new to me. So I've got a bunch of movement speed with Ignore Pain and Sprint combined. But since I don't have any real spenders, my only real spender is Sprint. And since I don't get, you know what I might do is I might put Sprint on that button there. and constantly use it as I can. Since it gives me a dodge increase, it can keep me alive and I can just keep moving. Depends on how fast I gain Fury, right? Since I pretty much have nothing to spend it on. I'm thinking of switching out to a faster weapon. But I suppose it doesn't matter because I don't need Fury generation, so why do I need a faster weapon to generate Fury when I'm not really going to use it? Well, it's certainly defensive. Cannot argue that. All right, Cormac's abilities. 1, 2, 1, 1. All right.
A worthy choice.
So healing, stuns, and oh, and of course I get Fury generation. My movement speed. Yeah, I gotta say, at least weapon throw is hitting pretty hard. Oh, heck with it.
A worthy opponent.
I am free.
Yeah. I'm gonna want to get rid of this build. It's cute! It's like me running all over the place. Not super effective, though. Take a running leap.
Need more time.
Oh, they're summoning. Kill the summoners. So close. The experience gain is massive so far. Once Cane Sets goes away, it'll probably slow down again. This is a crazy build. I just really... It's nuts. Thankfully, I've got a pretty hard-hitting weapon, so I'm not sitting here spending a ton of time killing stuff.
After so long, freedom.
Oh wait, down here. Speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out.
The gods have seen fit to release me from this freedom. After so long, freedom.
More fury.
Oh crud, where's the last guy? In the upper corner? Hey there, buddy. Come on.
Thank you, champion. My servants are now free, but the curse over this place remains. Seek the warden at the dungeon center and end his evil forever.
Ah, there's the level. Good, right before the warden. Alright, let's take a look at this. What have I got here? Damage and attack speed, reduce cooldowns. I lose 8% toughness because of the vitality. I might go ahead and take it, because it is attack speed for me using a two-hander. And cooldown reduction. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll go ahead and give that to Cormac. He doesn't have anything.
Good.
And another shoulder. And this one's got more regeneration. Awesome. Now, I'm debating on this ring. Because I'm going to lose life per hit no matter which one I use. I think I'll go ahead and replace that one. Yeah, that seems to be the best choice. I lose a little bit of healing, but that's okay. More attack speed yet again. What is my attack right now? 0.99 on a 9.2 weapon? That's not bad. I've almost got it back up to 1.0. For all intents and purposes, I do. Alright, it's 31 strength. What's the strength on this? 28? Yeah, it's not better than either one of those.
I am returning to town.
Alright, let's get rid of the items in my inventory. We'll go ahead and see if there's anything to craft, and see what the new build is. Anything one-handed? One-handed, 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 perhaps. It's a two-Honda. No, nothing important. Okay, I can use, looks like regular gems now. Replace what I've gotten there. I don't really have an amethyst, but I have a couple more rubies. Well, let's craft before I worry about that. Anything good? 31 one-hander. Which is weapon level 25, so ooh, I might be able to get a one-handed weapon. $31, $32. Okay, so the sword is better. Okay, here we go. Let's make the one-hander first. That would be the sword. May I craft the sword? Oh, now we're getting close. That's only 35% under, which means with two of them or a weapon and shield, could possibly replace my two-hander finally. So can I make another one? Sure, let's do that. %. It didn't get anything good. Can I do that again? I feel like I'm wasting my luck on it, but hey, what the hell. Oh, there we go. 26 compared to that. Wow. It didn't get strength on it, but it got a nice damage roll. Plus it got vitality. Alright, let's... I don't need that anymore. That didn't roll very well. %, reduction for a one-hander to gain that much speed. I don't think that's a problem. It says healing goes up, but it's just life on kill, really. Well, plus the speed. There is that. 49 and 67 compared to that 49. Alright, well, while we're here, can I forge another shield? It got no... Got no strength on it. Can I... What about the one he's using? Hold on.
Ah, good.
20%. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright, can I make another shield then? Nope. So I pretty much have to steal Cormac's shield.
Poor Leah. She's done so
Do
much
this
for
real
us.
fast.
Sir, don't say
Okay, so the question is, then... to dual wield or not. So I do this. And don't count the gems. Thankfully I can do that, right? It's only 14. It's only a gain of 14. So I'm thinking I can dual wield and get away with it. Should I put emeralds in there instead, though? I don't think I'm at the level where emeralds are going to quite be as good. Just because I don't have the crit chance yet. I'm at 12%. That's not bad. Let's just play around with it, though, to be safe. Combine Emeralds. Okay. I've got 2 emeralds now. That's sitting at... Let's do this. 643 damage. With this, 609, so it's definitely an increase. 643 goes up to 673. $765. So yeah, that's definitely better. Here, Cormac, have a couple rubies. Actually, he might want this one instead. Let's see, is it 391, 479, 411, yeah, okay. Guess you don't need that one. But I'll take it because I need to do this. No, why remove the gem when I can just destroy the item, right?
I have some new items that I'm
So that's nice. I actually have a reason to dual wield now, so... Should I need it? I'll hold on to this because it's very close. It's only a 14% change. Let's go ahead and get rid of the shield to get the gem back. Oh, right. Put it in the armor, put it in the armor. Alright, so we've done good with the weapon. Let's take a look at the armor, shall we? We're good there, pretty good there. That's possibly an increase from Kane's boots. Well, let's see. Do we make boots? Nope, we don't. Bracers? Nope. How about chest armor? Nope. Well, I'm not not faring too well in this crafting section. Shoulders? Nope. Templar relic? Okay. Roll vitality. Really? Can I roll that again? God, I hate you. Alright. How much does it go down? Make his damage go down? Like 70. That gives him a chance to block, so I think he'll be better off with it anyway. Alright. So not a lot of luck on that. Let's see how the build goes. What did we get for 28? We got War Cry. Okay, and passives, well, they just re-roll that. Weapons Master, Pound of Flesh. So Weapons Master's good though, especially since I just switched over to swords. That's 8% increased damage. I forgot to roll the abilities. Well, let's do that now. I'm continuing with the ranged build. This is nuts. Alright, Ground Stomp, Battle Rage. Hammer of the Ancients, Ancient Spear. Weapon throw and sprint. Okay. Okay. Alright, 3 runes for ground stomp. Which do we get? 3 runes. We get the new one, Trembling Stomp. Enemies in the area also take 575 weapon damage as fire, so that's nice. I get a little more damage there. Battle Rage has Marauder's Rage, so the damage bonus is increased to 15% from the 10, so that's nice. Good increase in damage there. Hammers of the Ancients has 3 runes, and we get rune number 1, so Rolling Thunder yet again. Not like I haven't had that for a while, right? Ancient Range, we have 2 runes on Weapon Throw. We are going... Oops, 2 runes, not 3. Mighty Throw, so I'm losing my Ricochet. And Rush again. Okay, so Weapon Throw obviously goes there. Since this is mostly ranged, I'm guessing I'm just going to stick to Weapon Throw and Ancient Spear, but I'll have Hammer of the Ancients on hand if I need it. I mean, that's kind of how this feels. Hammer of the Ancients is 505 weapon damage to all enemies in 22, right? Compared to the 500 on the Spear. So, I mean, they're both kind of the same, except for Hammer of the Ancients has a higher crit chance for every 5 Fury I have, right? So if I have a full Fury gauge of 100... Can't do quick math in my head. So that's like 20% increase in crit. I mean, that's nice and all, but... That's if I have full Fury. I think I'll be sticking to the Spear for my primary spender. Okay, so, well, we've got it. We've got Weapon Throw, we've got Ancient Spear, so I've got the ranged Barbarian build again. This time I'm dual wielding with it, so should be able to attack quickly. Ground Stomp will allow me to do damage to the enemies nearby. Hammer the Ancients if they get close as well. We've got Rush. Alright. It's still like Ricochet, I think, but this'll do. Man, look at that attack speed. So different.
Am I alone here? Must I do this myself? So be it. Face me, and repent your crimes.
Not enough fury.
What's the cost comparatively? That's 25 to 20? So I guess Hammer of the Ancients is really more efficient. Plus it has more potential for damage when we factor in the crit. So Hammer of the Ancients, technically better than the Spear at the base level. Really, aside from the fact that the Spear has more range, obviously.
the time of my lord.
Our opponents may be strong, but I will not stand down.
If only this dark place had been destroyed along with its ruler.
It's not too bad, just playing it kind of like a ranged character. Just kind of kiting a bit. Ah. Run time.
Could we find more like that?
I need fury.
Not too bad. I'm losing toughness on this one. Meh. Oh, hello. A loss of 4% damage is not that terrible. It gives me some toughness and some healing back. And this is going to give me some damage and toughness back, but loss of healing. So, what's the healing loss of? 103 life per second. This will give me 63 life per second, so I can kind of trade off there, right? 4% loss there to a 9% increase there. Kind of a nice trade-off there, overall. I'm losing some crit hit chance, sadly, but... Oh wow, and with that, the maul is only a 0.1% increase in damage. That's funny. It's actually a decrease at this point with these weapons. Hold on, compared with sockets, without sockets, 14, okay. Sockets, yeah, okay. Of course, two-handed weapons are affected slightly different with the same weapons in the socket. Right, because two-handed weapons gain a little bit more of a boost from rubies in their sockets than two-handed weapons do. So two-handed weapons usually have a higher weapon damage threshold. So it's a smaller increase for a ruby compared to an emerald. But emeralds are just way too good in-game once you've got some nice crit. It's ridiculous, really. Too much value in it. Alright, let's get Cormac's damage up.
Good.
Cool. That'll work. I have so much attack speed plus it doesn't even feel like it's that much of a decrease in my attack speed either. 15% bonus for dual wielding, right? Doesn't seem to be a big deal. Alright, looks like I'll hit 29 before Butcher. This may be the path to the Butcher. There's 29. Yep, and there's the Butcher. Right as we get to the Butcher, the level happens. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, let's give it a go. Let's see what the build I'm going to be fighting the Butcher is.
I'm glad that fate has brought us together on this path.
Why is that?
You fight with both honor and ferocity. I know that a pure soul must burn within you.
Alright, here it is. This is going to be the last build of the night, because when I'm done with the Butcher, I think I'm going to be done for the stream for the night. Sounds like fun. Let's see what happens. Nothing new, so... Frenzy, Ground Stomp, and Rend. Frenzy. Ground Stomp, and Rend. Seismic, Weapon Throw, Sprint. Well, well, well. 2 generators. Seismic and Rend can get along together. Rend and almost anything can get along pretty well, because Rend's a nice dot to put down, and then you can use other spenders in the meantime. Passives? Nerves of Steel and Animosity. Animosity is Fury Generation increase, maximum Fury increase. Okay. That can work. Frenzy's got 2 runes. Got sidearm again. That won't help too much with the butcher. 3 runes for stomp. We get 2, so we get wrenching smash, increased range, and pulls things in. Ren's got 2, which is getting... Oh, okay, we're getting bloodlust, so I can heal a bit while fighting him. 2 for seismic. Ooh, this time we're getting shattered ground. Weapon damage to 735 weapon damage is fire, and it knocks enemies hit into the air. Okay, cool. Oh, right. I thought that's what stagger was before. Well, maybe that's what it was. Maybe they just changed it. I think stagger used to be like an... I don't know. It used to... I know that one of them used to be a knockback, and now it's just that knock up, which I guess would be shattered ground. So was stagger always just a reduction? I guess maybe I was wrong. I guess I probably misspoke earlier then. Yeah, I guess it just shows it's been that long since I've really been doing this. Oh well, weapon throw. What am I getting? Okay, I'm getting Mighty Throw. That's actually good this time, oddly enough, even though I like Ricochet a lot. I'm fighting a boss, so having that would be great. 2 runes for Sprint, and we are getting Rush again. Oh man. Tornadoes in my wake would have been nice. Oh well. Cormac, let's do him real fast. 2, 2, 1, 1.
A useful skill.
So downside is I lose all of his healing for a boss fight, but that's okay. I have a feeling I'll be okay. Especially since I've got a ranged setup again. Or not ranged. Well, I can have a ranged setup. Seismic Slam and Weapon Throw work together really well. Of course, fighting the Butcher, I probably want to go up in Frenzy to do more damage. We'll see how that works out. Both are good. Frenzy's good for the damage, but I've got Mighty Throw. So I can just pelt him at range if I need to. Just avoid him in general. Alright, so I guess I'll put Frenzy here. Seismic here. Put that there, put that there. Having a hard time deciding how I exactly want to do this. I think I'll do it that way. Oh, this will be interesting, won't it? Good thing the seismic I have has the increased damage on it.
My flesh is not very tasty. It's kind of grainy.
Well, that was not bad at all, and I got some boots from him.
I will not.
Time
Hell,
we
I'm not-
I have called.
All right. Excellent. Let's see what we got. Anything good? Oh. It's got regeneration, but it loses damage. It's got damage and toughness. A little bit of healing loss. I think that'd be fine. Oh, two-handed weapon. I lose some toughness on that, though. 25 life for Fury spent, though. Sheesh, that's pretty nice. That would be nice if I didn't lose so much of the toughness, really. 25% is a pretty big jump. If it had Vitality on it, maybe. Of course, a lot of that has to do with having a shield, too. And that is not good in either case. Alright, what kind of boots do we get? Loot socks. I actually found a pair of loot socks, and it would be on a low-level character, not on my main. Not on my 50, or 60, or 70, or whatever he is. Obviously, I'm that distraught that I can't think. Oh, wait, that's just me on standard operating capacity. Sorry. Wow, leap can be cast again within 2 seconds. Well, great. Whenever I get leap, that's going to be nice. Honestly. Wow, loot socks. Cool. Movement speed, regeneration, vitality, strength. Well then. Look at those bad boys. Oops. Whatever. I meant to kept that first armor. This is why I'm going to bed. Going to, or at least taking a break. Mistakes are happening now. It's looking like at the point where I think next level, at 30, I'll do another crafting session.
My friend, shall we depart to Chaldea? My friend.
Well, there we are, Act 2. Not bad. Good run. Level 29 and a half, almost 30.
New goods today. Please look. I heard you came here from Tristram. My family came from there. That place has had some very bad luck, hasn't it?
Alright, well, I think that'll do it. So, we'll end it here. So, ladies and gentlemen, those who have been coming by and watching, I'm going to go ahead and cut the stream off for the night. And thank you very much for the support. And obviously, everything will be cut apart and put onto YouTube, as all the others have been, if you want to follow it there. That'll take a little bit of time, though, so it won't happen right away. But when I get a chance, I will definitely do that. So everyone that stopped by, thank you very much. And I will, of course, see everyone again next time.